Once upon a time, there was a magnificent palace in one of the countries. A handsome king lived in this palace, but he was not happy at all. All he wanted was to have a cute little boy. One day, in his dream, a thorn struck his hand and his hand would bleed. When he woke up, he made a wish. His wish came true. He had a boy. Later, while living happily, the king fell ill and died. The owner of the throne was now his little son, but his mother lost her mind after the king's death and began to rule the country badly and caused chaos. Also, the owner of the throne was growing. Years passed, and the prince wanted to be king and argued with his mother. His mother got angry and asked for help from the mirror. The mirror said, "Only the witch can help you." The queen goes to the witch for help and asks the witch's 7 giants. When the prince hears this, he flees into the forest. 7 giants in the forest were looking for him. The prince finds a house in the forest, thinks the garden is neglected, and arranges it. He saw that the house was very big. He wondered, whose house is it? And the giants entered the house. The giants were shocked. The garden was well kept while they were gone. They asked the prince, "Did you do this?" The prince replied, "Please don't be mad at me." The prince explained everything. The giants introduced themselves. The giants realized that the prince wasn't a bad person. They decided not to capture him, but to help him. They brought him to the witch. The prince explained the situation at the palace. The witch gave him an apple that will make his mother a good person again. The prince, taking the apple, thanks the witch for their help. Later that night, the prince secretly enters the palace. The prince, disguised as a servant, brings the apple to the queen. The queen takes a bite and instantly passes out. The next day, when she wakes up, she turns into a good person. She apologizes to her son, and her son once again becomes the ruler of the land. From that day, they lived happily ever after.